What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? Let me switch off this audio channel. There we go. Happy Sunday. How is everything? What's up, Myth? How is everything? I hope your weekend's going good. I inspired you to try Lies of P again. Played for like 6 hours yesterday. Great game. Yeah, it is a fantastic game. I actually very soon will be doing Overture, so probably not till Thursday this week, but I'll probably do an Overture, starting Overture on stream this Thursday, because I was waiting for to beat the game again, and I'm on the last two bosses because I heard like, hey, beat the game and then go and do the DLC, but I have access to the DLC now, so I'm excited to jump back into it. I had to relearn how to do all the parries and stuff, but definitely enjoying it. Definitely having a good time. My weekend's been pretty good. Saw Superman yesterday. Highly recommended by me that if anyone enjoys superhero movies, Superman is a fantastic movie. Absolutely a great time. And it was absolutely like such a cool... they like James Gunn and team did such a good job writing the script, and to me, like, and I don't usually post about movies that much, but like to me, like going into it, like I was telling people, like it reminded me of like the Superman I watched when I was like growing up watching like Saturday morning cartoons and stuff like that. And it just like reminded me of like the Superman who was like not super serious, and then the Superman that like believed in like good versus like just being super powerful. And so like one of the things that I thought that was very, very cool was like, for example, like when he was fighting one of the monsters, this doesn't really spoil too much because it's just like a fight scene, is like he spends more time trying to save people than fight, and that's like the coolest thing. I was like that reminds me of the Superman who is like saves people from burning buildings, or like something like a building's collapsing and like it's about saving the people first and all that stuff. So it was very, very good. Like I was a big fan of like Henry Cavill as Superman, and I think David, I don't know how to say his last name, but I think David did a fantastic job playing Superman. Like it was like almost like I'm excited to see where the DCU goes based off of that film. Like James Gunn does a fantastic job like writing characters and writing stories, and I loved seeing like the universe kind of already established right off the bat. And then I liked Crypto. I liked the Crypto like Superman interaction, and then I think it was Mr. Terrific was the other character that was like really awesome. I really liked Mr. Terrific. Fantastic. Highly recommended for sure. So when you get a chance to see it, you should definitely see it. I liked Man of Steel a lot. I liked this one because it was more like they're both different, but I liked this one because it was very like, I liked the way it was written. And I don't want to say too much because it's only been out this weekend, so I'm just saying like I think you'll enjoy. I think everyone who goes and sees it will enjoy it. I'm like yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited for what he's writing and what he's doing, and it'll be very cool to see like future movies and stuff like that. Otherwise, didn't really do much. Played a couple games. Trying to figure out what to play. Like I'm playing a little Monster Hunter Wilds right now for the new updates. I gotta do like an optional quest before I can even do this like monster hunt that we're working on. And then Liza P Overture, and then kind of like figuring stuff out. I've been like super busy with like work, and I'm thinking of like pushing more on the YouTube front. Uh, for those that are watching on other streams, such as Kick and Twitch, I'm doing a lot of like trying to do a lot of YouTube growth. So the link to my YouTube is like on those platforms, but I've been because I've been at work so much and like so many projects have popped up. I started streaming on YouTube as well this week. But I think one of the things that I'm like focusing on is like dropping VODs and then trying to do like Let's Plays at some point. So I'm like trying to figure out like some of the like content creation aspects of things that I want to do, because it's just been like work hasn't slowed down. And like I know from now until October or November or December, I feel like it's going to stay continually this busy. So like I stream 2 days a week now. But what allows me to post the most stuff is like YouTube and everything like that. So yeah. Sorry, I got a text message. I'll be right there. I'm sorry. Got a text message. I had to respond to it. But yeah, I think today we're gonna play some Monster Hunter Wilds. We're gonna jump into it. We're gonna try and get this other new boss to drop. And see what we're going for. I've had a lot of fun with YouTube, and then recently with the shorts content that we've been posting, I think the consistency has been the most important thing. And what I mean by that is because I like to be transparent. You know, this is my first year posting stuff, and so like what I mean is like for a long time, a lot of my YouTube shorts. Like, I'm gonna pull up my shorts list real quick. Like a lot of my YouTube shorts were getting like when the first half of me posting YouTube shorts, I think I was getting like 400 views, 700 views. I was in like the 400 or 500 views with the shorts. And then eventually I started like getting, 1,000 views here, 2,000 views here. But last week or like a week and a half ago, I posted my first video and I got 15,000 views on YouTube Shorts. And then since then, I've noticed, because I post Monday through Friday, like a shorts clip, mainly gameplay highlight, or now I've started trying to do like custom design stuff, like I did on Tuesday this week when I posted the post of like the little like night rain video I posted. So I've been trying to do more, and then video wise I've been, because I have so much backlog right now, I've been posting 5 days a week. I will say that I've been working on posting stuff and learning how to put the right video descriptions and things like that for it to have the best visibility. But I feel like it's been growing a little bit, and I've been super appreciative of it. I think we're up to like 46 subscribers, but I think total so far now we're up to like 117,000 views. So like I do want to do more on YouTube for sure. I feel like YouTube's a great place to post stuff when you don't have time to go live and meet people, get to interact with people. I still think TikTok's like #1, but I can't live stream there as much, and you can't do like long form content. So the combination of doing short form content and long form content on YouTube on the same channel is like one of the most interesting like combinations that you can do on a platform. It's because like you get the ability to kind of like post everything, and you get the ability to You get the ability to stream, post videos, and go live. And that doesn't even include if you like, there's also like options, right? Like if you eventually want to get into like podcasting or things like that. Like there's so many subsections that you can do for your channel. And so I've been really leaning into that because I feel like that's a place where I like recharge when I create. And that's kind of where I kind of focus on, is like, where am I recharging when I'm creating or playing games or doing something. And because I'm so busy at work, that's the one place where I'm like, okay, I feel like at the end of the day, sometimes I'm not feeling as burned out because I enjoy posting something, even if it gets like 1 or 2 views. I have a couple videos, right, that they're just not going to grow because they might be stuff I played that people have already watched all the content for it. So, but it's like, it's just been really fun to like post stuff and then see how people interact with it, learn about new features that YouTube's doing. It's pretty interesting for sure. I'm still gonna stream just 2 days for now, just 2 days a week, hopefully back to 3 at some point. But I do like using YouTube a lot for its offline stuff. I schedule everything out. I think I'm up until like next Wednesday. I have stuff scheduled out, and then after stream today, I'll probably do another like 2 or 3 days worth of content to try and get into next week, and then I don't have to like focus on it too much. So I highly recommend it if you haven't yet jumped into it. I know it's a little more extra time, but I think it's a pretty awesome platform for sure. But yeah, working on it for sure, for more for sure. And then the goal is to like potentially, do just like Let's Plays where it may not be my face. It might just be, it might not be my face. It'll just be the screen, but I'll be talking over the game. I try to do like research on like how others do Let's Plays, and there's like various different ways. There's the Let's Play that looks kind of like a stream. There's the Let's Play that like you don't do dialogue on and you just play the game. But then there's the Let's Play that you like talk about. You just have your voice over top of the gameplay. And I kind of like that one for Let's Plays on specific games that like might not be the, like, for me where I want to stream. So I kind of like I think like, for example, like I thought about streaming Oblivion for a while, but then I was like, I don't know about Oblivion, not because I don't want to stream it, but because there's so much that I want to explore in that game and re-explore that I feel like a Let's Play might be the best. Might be the best for like Oblivion or something like that. And then games like Monster Hunter, or games like Elden Ring Night Reign, or games like Division, or games like Destiny 2, and things like that are good, I feel like, for stream. Oh, also like Souls games I feel like are really good for stream too, because like Souls games, right, like you have like the challenge and interaction with everyone. Like I felt like when I was playing Elden Ring or Lies of P, I got to interact with people in chat a lot more. I felt like that for like Black Myth Wukong. So I'm like figuring out like the games that might not fit into like where I like the games that might be like Oblivion, or for me like Assassin's Creed Shadows, or I'm trying to think, maybe even going back and playing Skyrim again, right? Because now I'm thinking about like, hey, do I want to play Oblivion and then play Skyrim again? And then maybe do like the Fallout series again, like thinking about playing those as like Let's Plays, because there's so many options and so many choices and so many things that I would want to do that like I don't necessarily know. I might get like overwhelmed while I'm streaming and trying to chat with people. So I've been like thinking of things, trying to explore different kind of directions on what I want to stream over the next couple months. So it's kind of like a period for me to like reflect and then focus on areas where I want to like grow certain things. And I agree, Myth. I used to like so when I really got serious about YouTube and TikTok and like Instagram, probably like February or March this year. And the biggest thing I can say is like the consistency of posting, and then the combination of like, do you stream stuff? Do you post stuff? I find that like if someone comments on a video, I try to comment within the same day. I feel like that's really important. And it's been pretty sweet. It's been pretty fun. It's been pretty fun for sure. But I think there's still some more stuff I'm learning, some more stuff I want to do, but I really have been like leaning into posting on YouTube and stuff when I'm not able to stream as much. So if you see more stuff post, or you're wondering why I'm streaming less, it's not because I don't want to stream. It's because I am busy and work has taken me away from being able to stream as much. But I'll still be doing stuff on YouTube. So feel free to stop by the YouTube channel, because I post stuff like daily there until I run out of content. And then I'll be trying to post. The goal is to get to a rhythm of maybe like 3 videos a week once all the content's done. And then so like 3 videos a week, and then maybe like shorts Monday through Friday. That would be the ideal cadence, because then it gives me a little bit of a break. I don't have so much of a backlog of recordings that go through, because like I went through before, like when I got back in from the holidays in like January, February, March, I had built so much content up from recording, but I wasn't posting it out, that I was like not keeping my channel up to date with like what I was playing on Twitch and things like that. So we'll be getting there. Yeah, replying to comments is one of my favorite things on YouTube. Most of the comments have been, yeah, I agree. I like talking to people about games. I like talking to people about different perspectives of games, because there's things that like I necessarily don't, I have a different perspective than others, and I like learning about like what I like about games and what other people like about games. Yo, Mr. OMG, what is up? How's it going? I hope you're doing good. Something just happened. Hillian Nikki resubbed for 12 months at tier 1. They have been subscribed for 10 months. Let's go. Thank you so much. I can't believe it's been 10 months. So that's in like 2 months. In 2 months. That'll be my like affiliate anniversary? I guess so. I thought it was like 3 months from now. I'm doing well, my friend. Yourself? Doing good. Been busy with work, so I haven't been able to stream as much. So I've been streaming like 2 days a week. But I was saying like I do a lot more on YouTube now. So I started streaming I'm streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. But I've been pushing my YouTube a lot more for like videos. So I post there like 5 days a week. So I'm like trying to grow on YouTube more because I've been working more. But when I do stream, I stream and I do my things. So I thought Luna was in here. I thought I heard like a sneeze. She was in here on the other side of the bed. I didn't even see her. But yeah, otherwise doing good. I hope you're doing good. Hope everything's been good. We're gonna play a little Monster Hunter right now. Yeah, it was a loud sneeze. It like I could hear it in the like things around, because sometimes this picks up, like this microphone picks up things around, and then I was like, I thought she left. She was in the room, then she left. But it is what it is. I'm brain rotting with Jersey Shore. Well, it's always good to have a good time to like not think about anything. I had to sign up for jury duty this weekend. So in like at some point in like August, I think I'll be doing some sort of jury duty on call stuff. It's been a long time since I got a letter that said, hey, I gotta go do jury duty. So we'll see. I just finished catching up on Love Island. But Love Island and Proxy. Like I don't watch it all the time, but I watch it through people. So I was watching like a little bit. They're trying to get your mom called in, so I need to get the doctor to sign a paper. You think that after sending like 5 different times, someone isn't able to serve, they'd get the point. Yeah. I think it's like, I don't know how the system works because like I didn't get it for like 3 years. Since I moved to LA, I had never gotten a summons. And that was at least like 4 years ago. Maybe more, maybe less. And then I like was like thinking, oh, I've never gotten one before. And as soon as I thought that thought, I looked in the mailbox and I was like, sweet. I shouldn't have thought that thought. Why did I think that? Why did I think that? But it kind of actually might work out because like I have a really stressful work schedule. So I'm like, can just tell my boss, hey, this week I might not be available. And then I'll just like, you need someone else to do all this work that I'm going to do. And so I'm like, sweet. I'm just going to do something, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's the first time. I think the way it works is you got to like call in to see if they need you to come in like the day before, and then you go in and then you spend like a day or two on whether or not they actually want you or something like that. But yeah, I put it out there and then I got the letter. I was like, ah. Yeah, I did all the online stuff. But it was like the first time since I moved out here that I was like, I got one. And so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I was saying for those that joined maybe a little later after we started stream, I am catching up on Liza P. Liza P Overture will probably start Thursday. I'm 2 bosses away from finishing the playthrough that I was doing for the DLC because I was in New Game Plus for my original playthrough, which absolutely is terrible from what I've heard. So we will be probably jumping into Liza P Overture this coming up Thursday. Will be like our first intro into into the game. So we're gonna see what happens there. My camera like froze for a second, so I'm like kind of monitoring it. I don't think it's puppets. It's all puppets. Puppets and mutants. Puppets and humans and zombie-like human mutants. But this Liza P DLC takes you back in time. And then when you go back in time, you do the events that happened. You do the events that happened that led up to the main story. So I don't think there's any spiders. Let me go over here. I'm going to switch over now to live, though. We're going to log into Monster Hunter. Try to do this optional quest so that we can... do... I just replayed the whole game and there's no spiders, at least up until the very last chapter. And if I remember correctly, there's no spiders there. It's literally all like puppet based because it's like based off Pinocchio. So it's like there shouldn't be anything there. It's just going to be very Souls-like, and I know the DLC is going to be very frustrating. Wait, was there a mystery monster? No, it's just a tempered guardian Odogaron. If I remember, we have to go to the Scarlet Forest. A Psyduck? Where? Can I catch it? That's one of the OGs. All right. I have to figure out, is there a Doshagama here? There's a Uthduna. Now, does that's what I have to look up. Does the Doshagama have to be caught? Doshaguma hatch quest. Okay. So there's a random spawn that we have to wait for. Sweet. All right. Well, that answers that. So maybe we just do this one while we wait. So basically, what I found out is in title update.
Quest now. Are you prepared?
Did you hear about my Psyduck story? No, I did not. You caught it. I didn't.
We received supply.
Ah, the good old days of camping. This is true. I love the like camps in this game. Plus, this game has like the best food. We'll fight this Uthduna while we wait for a Doshagama to appear. I did not hear the Psyduck story. Yeah, there isn't. There isn't a. We can either hunt this or. The reason why I don't want to hunt this on this map is because there's spiders on this map. So like I want to go maybe to a place where there's, and I'll avoid that direction because there's spiders over here. So I was streaming Power Wash Simulator one night talking to Clav, and someone came in and said, I think you're a Psyduck, and I was like, TF, and they were like, oh, making sure you're not AI. Which, is that the thing people stream as AI? That's pretty interesting that was like, that's interesting. I think you mentioned it like in passing, but I was like not, you know what we're gonna do? We're not gonna do anything at this map. We're not gonna do anything on this map because there's 2 spiders on this map. And I don't want to be around any spiders right now. So we'll go to another area. No, because there's nothing that we need to fight here. Like, that's the thing. There's nothing we need to fight here. I don't think I can cancel this mission, though. So, you know what? We're just going to fight it, then. We're not going to interact with the spiders. So, there's that. We're just going to fight this thing at this point. Because, like, the other thing we need might pop up. What's up, Mr. Moda? Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, that's really interesting. I wonder if people do stream with AI. Like, but that's pretty wild that someone just came in and was like, made a random comment to like double check. I'm gonna turn camera. Nope, don't look at me. We're gonna run past that. Yeah, there we go. See, there's no need for us to see any spider-like creatures at this point in time. Also, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to fight this new monster if we get a chance to. Because right now, we're waiting for it to pop up. This is what we're gonna fight, though. So warm up. I need the red essence. Also, let me know if the sound, like voice and music, is good, or if it's like, if it's not at a good balance. I think it is. I haven't had to set it since I got it resolved a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Like you were both like in a conversation, and they were just like, "Hey." That's so interesting. It's such a random way to enter the chat, too. Oh, you said it's loud on your side? Give me 1 second. Test it. Let me test it over here. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a little loud. Let me turn it down 1. I forget the music in this game can be. Fly away over here. There we go. I think the arc tempered version of this monster comes out soon. So it'll be another new armor set. The armor back. Heal. Let's heal for a second. Hopefully we get the monster we need. I forgot how we fixed the effect that we have. Is it a knoll berry? Yeah. There's definitely a room there. Is it running away? It is. Okay. Let's do a mega potion. So we have over here. Grab that. Let's check the map. Yeah, no monsters have changed yet. No monsters have changed on the map yet. Are we waiting for it to... Are we just here super early? I think we are. Oh, we missed that. Oh, we didn't hit it. Perfect. Let's bring it over here. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Coming this way. All right, let's... There we go. Nice. We got all three. Take a moment to heal. Let's stop raining. Wonder if that means he's gonna leave soon. Usually it only rains when I think this monster is here. There we go. That's our chance. A lot of damage. There's a lot of damage. I didn't miss playing this game. Like when we went and played Night Rain, I did miss playing Monster Hunter. I've always enjoyed Monster Hunter. It's just like we didn't have much to hunt. Like we had beaten every monster and gotten all the armors that we wanted. So there wasn't like much to do. And I think it could be a little better optimized for PC. I think it definitely weighs on the hardware pretty aggressively. can. It's almost dead though. Almost beat it. That was solid. Okay, perfect. It does the big jump a lot when we don't want it to. Out of there. All right, this might be our chance to yeah. Damage there. Perfect. Should almost be. There we go. Nice. Let's go. Also, congrats. That's one of the issues with a game that's still actively updating. Yeah. Yeah, like when they're not fully optimized. Like this one in particular has like an issue where I feel like it could be slightly better optimized on PC. And I think that it could have released with like so the issue with like Monster Hunter Worlds versus Wilds is Worlds, it was a little bit harder to, you had to like really make sure that that you had to really make sure, not make sure, but like there's a lot of these monsters here. You had to, it was really hard to get certain items to drop in Worlds. And I feel like in Wilds, I got everything that I wanted to drop to craft within like a day of hunting. And then it was like, oh, cool. Like, you know, there isn't much for me to do, you know, there. Let's see. There's an Archiveld there. Popolo. All the Doshagama are over here, but I don't think they count. I think it has to be the Scarlet Forest. Wow, there's a lot of the same monster. GG's, let's go. All right, let's see. Let's see what this quest is. Mission info. Yeah, capture the Doshagama in the Scarlet Forest. That's the one we need to do. Like, we have to do this in order to get the new monster, one of the new monsters. Like, you can't do the new monster until you do that quest, but it's up to chance, which is a little frustrating because quest creation unavailable. See, like, we can't do anything there. Yeah, there's one in ruins. There's one there. There's one in... Yeah, there's none here. So let's just... I was looking for the other monster too. The, like... The other new monster that dropped. It's not over here. Because I did have fun fighting that one. And I do want to craft the armor for that one. Let's go back to the Grand Hub. I'm going to go BRB real quick. I got to go take care of something. All right, I'm back. I was noticing my camera was a little choppy, so I like reset it. So it should be a lot smoother now. Yeah. We do have this arena quest that was like, this one was part of a quest line that I wasn't sure we needed to do.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's like optional quests. We've done every optional quest except for like these 6-star ones. This is the new monster right here. I kind of want to hunt this while we wait. This one was fun to hunt. Let's check the world map though real quick. Just make sure. Okay, let's do that. Let's do this quest while we wait. Because this was a really fun fight. And then hopefully the other one drops because I'd like to try and hunt the new monster today. I'd like to.
Okay, let's be on our way.
Let's get some food. Let's get some items. Let's get some food.
The guild sent us
Item
supplies.
pouch. So we should be good there. And let's grab some food. Food's always so good in this game. Like, you can't complain about that. Something about Monster Hunter games always have the best food. That and, like, I think Final Fantasy games. Like, Final Fantasy games always have, like, good food animations, too. Alright, let's hunt this monster again. Let's go. This is such a cool fight. It does like side attacks. There we go. And it throws like spikes out too. Like its scales are like spikes as well. I do say that like Monster Hunter has some of the like for like its free title updates, they do a really good job with like introducing new monsters when they do. Like I think Worlds started with like 30 monsters, but ended with like 50 something monsters. Alright, here we go. I'm not used to the side attack. Got the spikes up. A lot of damage. Do a wound. Oh, nice. Yeah, this monster's really cool. I really want to see the other one. The other one's like a water monster. I think you fight it in the water, maybe? Or at least the trailer had it underwater. there's more over here if we can bring it over here. Bring it over here. There we go, perfect. Exactly what we wanted. Nice. There's one more. If we pull it over here, I think we can get it. One more time. Oof, that's not good. Do this and then heal. Alright, sweet. Oh, it grabbed us. That was the first time. It did so much damage to us. I had not been hit with that move before. That was the first time I've been hit with that move. It kind of like hits you with the talons when you fall. Doing a lot of damage now. He's gonna fly away. I don't think I can get up there. Can I? Oh, I didn't know you could get up here. What's it doing up here? She's like sitting. She's not even fighting. What? I didn't even know you could do that. Out of all the time playing this game, I didn't even know you could destroy that terrain. That's wild. Oh, it's mad again. Let's heal. Get rid of bleed. There we go. Oh, it's leaving. Yeah, this is a fun monster to fight. This one's really fun to fight. They did a good job with this one. Vine trap. Pull it this way. Perfect. It's gonna run away. Try and get to the shock trap. Let's try and pull it this way. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Should almost be. Yeah, it's gonna run away. All right, so we're close to the end now. Nice. This is a camp. I didn't realize there was a camp up here. Should be right here. That's a lot of damage. Right. There we go. Nice.
This is a rare research opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I really hope we didn't miss an opportunity. I saw something that said the target got away. That would be really bad if like the monster we needed to appeared while we were fighting that. Still nothing there. Yeah, nothing there yet for us to fight that we need to fight.
Yeah.
We could maybe see if someone's doing an SOS. We could say this, and then maybe we could say forest. Oh, here we go. We could do one of these. I wonder if that will help us. Like, I wonder if that'll allow us to, like, do the...
Make sure you're prepared.
Oh, nice. Eat. This might be the way for us to get this item. Let's hope that everyone's trying to capture. Yeah, let's go, Myth. I like this combined multi-chat in my OBS. I can see where everyone's, you know, kind of messaging from. And the emotes pop up, which is nice. Makes it really convenient.
Okay, let's be on our way.
Looks like everyone's already over there. I'm hoping everyone's trying to hunt. Like, capture. Because if we do this capture, then we basically can do the new monster that we haven't fought yet. No, it's all good. Appreciate you just hanging out. Stopping by. We're trying to hunt this monster so we can unlock the monster we haven't fought yet. Oh yeah, they do want to capture. Nice. So everyone's trying to do this so they can get the new monster that's locked behind this quest. That's funny. Because I thought we would just be able to roll into the new monster, and it's like, nah, not the case. There we go.
Quest complete. You're amazing as always.
Let's hope that counts. I hope we didn't join it too late. We joined like right at the end. That was like less than 2 minutes. You said new monster's gonna be extinct at this rate? Pretty much. Side mission complete. Report to Eric. Let's go. Alright. So that means... Let's see if he's here. I think if we report to him, then a new quest should come up for this new monster that I've never seen before. I've never fought this monster in any other game either.
Thanks for capturing that Doshagama. I immediately immersed myself in the analysis. Doshagama are fairly individualistic to begin with. They don't exhibit the collectivism of a true pack. In the first place, they're each strong enough to survive alone. Not many predators to fear either. Which is why those in the forest live alone, and the desert packs lack any real order or cohesion. In other words, they group purely to hunt. The tie that binds them is profit. They want a free meal. Even an average specimen can secure prey it could
I don't realize how many
alone
side quests we
if it
didn't
aligns
complete
with a
yet.
Strong alpha.
I see.
At first, I considered cohesion driven by fear of the dominant alpha, but nope.
Let's
just
go.
Didn't click.
Now we can hunt.
If anything, the pack
I don't know how to say
stronger
this
would invite
monster's
power
name, but now we
struggles
can
and
hunt
decreased Cohesion. Of course. I'll need to study pack alpha interactions up close. Or no, compare forest and desert specimens.
Eric, I need to...
Sorry, of course. This stuff just grabs a hold of me. The ecosystem here truly is a marvel. Don't you think?
Yeah, well, glad I could be of help.
Let's go. Let's go. I think we get a new quest now. Let's see. We've reached Hunter rank 87. There's an exclamation point here. There's a red exclamation point too. Capcom character models are so distinct. It looks like they're talking from Resident Evil games. I could see that. Get the armor spears. I could see that for sure. I haven't played many Resident Evil games though. There's a quest here. What is the quest? Let's just put everything back. There's a red... So it's like, there's a red square, but I don't see it on the map. Maybe we have to leave and come back. Let's go here. Let's go back to base camp. Let's go to that. Let's go to back to base camp. See what we see. Like the Eric NPC looks like Leon from Resident Evil. That's funny. I was up till like 3 a.m. playing Liza P last night. How did you? I'm guessing you liked it now. From Wait, what is this? Oh, managing endemic life. Oh, these are quests.
Splendid work. I cannot express my gratitude. I hope that the two of us.
Oh, that's where we capture the small animals. Okay. Okay, now we have a quest that says talk to Eric in the forest, I think. Yeah. That's what we needed. Okay.
We got a message from Eric. He said something in the Scarlet Forest caught his attention.
New monster, let's go. Like, got it, so to speak. It has elements, systems from Sekiro and Bloodborne for sure. So when I realized that, I had an aha moment. Yeah, it's very interesting in regards to the fact that Liza P has the first playthrough I did, I didn't quite understand the system, but the second playthrough I've done so far, it's been different because I understand the system. So for me, what I did, like build wise, so I chose the one with the least amount of weapon options, which is an advanced build. An advanced build is something that does like elemental damage over like raw damage. I would say your second best is the one that a lot of people play, I think, is Movidity. Is another playthrough, so it's a different type of weapons, and the weapons scale based off of certain skill sets. And then the other piece is really interesting is there's a weight system, so you can level up how much weight you can carry. So like that's capacity and capacity, like so like the more equipment you equip, the heavier you are, but the more capacity you put, the more like heavy end items you can put in. I started primarily I do advanced build. The reason being is I like the elemental buildups, and there's a couple weapons that are like really solid, and so I know that humans are weak against the decay element, puppets against electric, and I think it's the like zombies were fire. And so it really helped when you like built enough up. And then I like how you can change the handles. So one of the things I learned in the first playthrough that I learned in the second playthrough that I did in the second playthrough is like I put the decay spear handle on the fire knife, and then it became like a spear with a knife end instead of a spear end, and it did so much damage compared to like its base form. So there's so many different things that you can like elementally change in Liza P that's really fun. And then there's a ton of new weapons and different mechanics in like Overture. So I'm really excited to play Overture hopefully on Thursday. I can get to like that specific like beginning of the story.
Is there nothing you can do? Surely you people know of something.
Let's see.
Red Wyvern, danger, big danger!
Yeah, it's such a good game. It's such a good game, and it did take a while to get used to because it is significantly different than like others. How long did your first playthrough take? It's relatively shorter game. I would say so there's a lot of things you can miss in Liza P. And so I went really slow for the first playthrough, and then I learned a lot. I would say if you're not trying to speedrun and you're trying to do everything, it's a solid like 20-30 hours. Solid 30 hours, I would say. Solid 30 hours is safe if you're moving at a good pace and the boss fights aren't holding you down. There were a couple streams where like the boss fights, because I wasn't used to the mechanics, they were just like the whole thing was just like some bosses took me like a good chunk of stream or a good chunk of like when I was playing. I would say for a first playthrough, if you're having no problems with the bosses, and the bosses do get harder as you scale up, right? I would say the first 3 to 4 bosses aren't too bad, but once you get to like chapter 6, 7, once you get to like 7, 8, 9, I think there's 12 chapters in the game. That's when they start to get significantly more difficult, and they add more like, and then the last 2 bosses are very tough but very rewarding when you beat them. they're very cool boss fights though. But I would say overall it's like one of my favorite stories for a Souls game. Like hands down, Lies of P is one of my favorite. It's like I don't pay attention to some stories of like Souls type games, but like that game, the story was probably one of my favorite stories, by far. Like it was just a fantastic, story. I liked the twist that they put with like Pinocchio and like how it intertwined with everything, and it's like their take on this like classic story. And then I don't know, I just thought the characters, there was a lot of like interesting moments. So overall I would say it's up there with it's a shorter like Soulsborne game, but it's up there as like one of my favorite like story wise. Oh, I dropped my controller. But yeah, I'm glad you're getting a chance to play it. And Overture, I've heard nothing but good things. Outside of the difficulty.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. All of these people come bringing alarming reports of Rathalos activity. Olivia's tied up on another investigation. I'd love it if you could take a look. Do you mind?
Let's do it.
I have a proposal, if that's all right. Eric has already been gathering intel and has an understanding of the situation. Why not have him serve as handler for this investigation? If you're amenable, that is.
True, that might expedite things a bit.
I'm really excited for this boss fight.
All right, let's do it.
This is gonna be really interesting. I think this is the fight. I feel you on that. It did take a while to get used to, and especially if you're coming.
Told you. This red wyvern issue
Especially if you're coming from
It's been hounding our poor livestock around the clock. At this rate, someone's going
from
to get hurt.
from like an Elden Ring type playthrough or Dark Souls.
Big angry. My tail is toasty burnt. You'll not have weapons. Use weapons. Fix problem.
I hear your concerns and understand them. But now I have a question for you. Has this ever happened here before? Why would this red wyvern start making trouble now? Aren't you curious to find out?
Monsters just act on instinct, don't they? What's the use in asking why?
That's not true, though. They're living creatures, the same as you or me. There's always a reason for their actions, just like you all had reasons for coming here today.
Eric is right.
I'm just
which is
curious
why
about the
we
dialogue
intend to
here.
Investigate the cause. Well, I guess if you think that's best.
Red wyvern. Close to our home. Maybe still near.
Thank you for the tip. All right, let's begin the investigation.
All right, here we go. I think this is the new one.
It sounded like you wanted them to understand monsters better, Eric.
Well, sure. I guess I do. This probably isn't much of a surprise, but I've never been great at relating to other people. One time, Werner found me feeling low and told me, people are living creatures too, right? That's your field. Ever since, I've started to believe that I was born human for a reason. Learning is about opening a new door and walking through it. I don't want anyone to give up on that.
It's interesting how the story kind of continues after you beat the game in this. They do it's like
Rathalos tracks.
Let's have a look.
it's not this, like heavy story, but I'm curious where they go with the DLC for this.
These are claw marks.
Still fresh.
These markings are to make its presence here known. proof of a strong territorial nature. Let's keep moving. The tracks continue ahead.
Nice. It's also cool that they only did one monster in the first title update, and they did 2 for this one. So I'm wondering if moving forward we're gonna get 2 monsters every title update.
Something's different. Let's take a look.
These are Rathalos scorch marks.
It must have been quite agitated. Fighting with some other creature, perhaps?
Examine traces nearby. Oh. We have to walk this one.
No Rathalos I've ever seen left marks like this.
Electrical bird. But there shouldn't be any monsters here with thunder properties. Over here! Quickly!
Let's see what happened. All right, here comes the cutscene. Let's go.
They've been electrocuted.
Let's fall back.
So that's the Rathalos.
What's happening? What has the Rathalos so worked up?
I have a feeling we're about to find out. There it is. That monster looks really cool.
The Lagiacrus! That's the cause of all this!
This is gonna be a fun fight.
Here in the east, in the forest no less. I can't believe it! The Lord of the Seas! This is incredible! But how?
No worries.
This is the kind of rush I want the people to understand! I want them to know just how diverse the Scarlet Forest really is!
Thanks for just hanging out. Appreciate it.
If we leave things like this, the disruption to the ecosystem here will only worsen. It's unfortunate. However, in the name of ecological preservation and the safety of nearby settlements, the Guild...
Eric. Let's capture it.
Alive? True, that would allow us to monitor it long term. But even so, Lagiacrus! That's an awfully tall order for...
But that way works better with your philosophy, right?
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Let's go. So it's a capture hunt.
Let's go.
Here we go.
The Guild authorizes the capture of that Lagiacrus. I'll do everything I can to back you up.
Let's go. It's time.
Mission here is to capture it alive. Let's be careful.
Okay, so it's kind of like an alligator with like a snake. Okay, there we go. Oh, it does with lightning? I know it electrocuted, so we knew it was going to be like lightning based, but like both water and lightning is really interesting. So there's like, okay. Interesting moveset. Okay, so we have shock, so we're gonna need to heal. It does a good amount of damage for not being arc tempered either, or tempered. I think the only arc tempered are the Ray Dow and Booth Duna. It's hard to get the essences that I need. Because the red essence for attack is like only in the head. There we go. I was curious if this battle was going to be in the more in the water or something. But I guess it's just like an ocean monster that moved into the mainland. Let's bring it. Got it. Nice. Yeah, its moveset's really cool. It's got a cool moveset. Wise Llama, what's up? Wow, the detail of like the lightning hitting the water is really cool. We have to weaken it to a point of capture. Oh, twice? Interesting. It does a lot of damage. I just think maybe our armor is weak. It's fast too in some moves. It's like slow, but then it can get really fast. Nice. He's leaving again. Alright, it should pop out right here. Maybe? Oh, it goes through the waterfall, that's right. It'll pop out right here. Oh, do we go through it? How did I not know you could go through this?
This must be its nest.
I don't know if it's ready for capture yet. Oh, nice! Offset attack. Let's go. Let's go. That move is... Just kind of have to time it. Underwater hunting? What?
Get in the water and attack to stop it.
I'll keep the status reports from on land coming.
This is new. Oh, so you have to hit it with... This is cool. So what do I have to do here? Do I have to... Oh. Left trigger. Okay. So you have to use the environment. Left trigger. Oh, and then you knife attack. Interesting. This is really cool. different type of fight. Super cool. Yo, that was awesome. That was a cool cutscene right there.
Keep the pressure on.
How do I know when it's ready to capture? I think it'll tell us. I feel like we're close. Oof. It's got wounds. Good. I'm in a bad spot. I don't like where we're at. Drop try to bring it this way. Bring it over here. There we go. Let's go. First hunt. First hunt of this monster. That was a cool underwater fight. So we did fight underwater. Back to the hunt. Yeah. What's up, Rainy Days? How's it going? Finally fought the second monster of this new update. I wonder what the armor looks like. That was a very cool fight. Very cool fight. I just realized, thank you for the Gigantify emote, Hilly and Nikki of the Psyduck. For some reason, I missed that. Sorry about that.
So the reason the Red Wyvern was agitated is because of another monster called Lagiacrus. As for that one, it appears to have migrated in from far outside the region.
You're able to tell that much?
Yes, from trace substances on its body and the growth and wear on its dermal spikes. As for why it's here, I suspect it was drawn to the ample prey in this nutrient-rich environment.
Huh. I'd never stopped to think about monsters like that. Just went with what I was taught.
Guess they pick fights and get bent out of shape, too.
We'll transport the Lagiacrus back to its original habitat, but this could happen again.
let's plan how to handle things from now on together. The Red Wyvern, too.
Hey, I'm sorry, for coming and demanding you fix our problems.
We really appreciate it. I definitely wouldn't have thought of capturing it.
Big thankings!
Oh, I just missed my chair. Whoops.
Great work, everyone.
That was a cool fight.
Thanks, Alma. I think this is another case closed.
Let's go.
Hey, can I talk to you? What you said before? You sounded just like Olivia. It really meant a lot. Would you mind if I helped out Avis unit as a handler on your investigations again? I'm fascinated to find out what sort of path you choose to walk.
Really? It would certainly be helpful to broaden our range of expertise. I, for one, am all for it.
Sure. Welcome aboard.
Really? Thanks!
It's our pleasure.
I think the only thing left is the
Well then,
arc-tempered
just let me know whenever you need my help.
Duna. You can choose which handler you'd like to accompany you. Just like Alma, Eric is able to act as your quest counter and provide support. Oh, that's interesting. So they now let you switch out who you want to be your handler. That's never happened before. I don't think you could do that in Worlds. So we just did... Oh yeah, let's check out the new armor. I'll hide my camera for it.
Yep. Got something in mind?
So we had... I'll hide my camera real quick. So we have... So I know the Mizutsune was the... There we go. So I know the Mizutsune was from the last update, which was this one. Actually, I think I do B. So this was the last like armor from last title update. This was the high rank monster that we've already gotten that armor for. That armor is pretty sweet, but it just doesn't fit with our, I think, type of play style. This is, was it the Lagiacrus? Yeah. This is that armor. Let's see. Oh, that's sweet looking. That's actually pretty cool looking. And then you had the... Is it the Seregios? Yeah. And this was the Seregios armor. So this is... These two were the monsters just added. This, from what I read, on skill-wise, I liked. I wonder what abilities this armor has. Let's go to skill info. So it has critical boost. Stamina thief. That's actually pretty solid. Or wait, did this have the stamina? No, it has latent power, stamina surge, maximum might, and weakness exploit. So let's see. Latent power is a pretty solid one. Stamina surge. Oh, that's nice. Maximum might's good. And then... Okay, so if you have a thunder weapon, this is like a solid setup. Further increases additional thunder damage and moderately extends the duration of affinity. Is increased.
Hello.
Yeah, it's actually a solid set of armor. Let's see what the weapons... I haven't seen the new weapons.
Anything catch your eye?
Actually, I haven't seen the new weapons. So I know this was the Mizutsune's. Seregios actually looks pretty sweet. And then the Lagiacrus is like a trident. That's pretty cool. we have this one, and we have the one we have currently equipped. I think is this one. I like this one, but this one might be worth switching to. We just need to fight an Arkfeld again and get a Hunter symbol 3 more times. It does have power prolonger level 3, which is slightly better. It has Kinsec level 9, so yeah, we do need to get this one. Yeah, we need to adjust to that. That would be solid. Sweet! How long have we been streaming for? 1 hour, 54 minutes. Okay. We'll be streaming for a little bit longer.
You know where to find me.
Let's see. So we just beat that. So we have those monsters unlocked now. Now we have to figure out, like, I don't know if the new Arc-Tempered monster is out yet. So I'll have to Google that real quick. Let me check that. Arc-Tempered Duna will be permanently available July 23rd, arriving 1 week earlier than initially planned, as we are considering making the event quest for the upcoming Arc-Tempered monsters and other events permanently available. So it is not out yet. Interesting. Okay. So that one's not out yet. That one's not out yet. We'll have to, like, we'll have to try it again at some point. Which is all right. Which is all right. It'll be okay. So now I'm thinking, like, what do we want to hunt? Does anyone want to see us hunt anything? Is there any recommendation? We could either continue this, or we could do maybe a run of, maybe we do, like, one run of, like, Elden Ring Night Rain on the Everdark settings. We could try that. That's the, like, new settings above. But I'm kind of enjoying Monster Hunter right now. I might want to hunt, like, let's see if we can craft the new armors. What can we craft so far? Maybe we can do that. Actually, let me turn my camera back on, too. I just realized it's still off. There we go. So let's go over to crafting.
Hey.
Forge armor.
Anything catch your eye?
Actually, I'm curious if this armor will help us. So this has water resistance, right? Our armor currently does not have any water resistance, which would help us with the Arc-Tempered Duna when it comes out. That's the Ray Dow. This is the Arc-Tempered Ray Dow, so we did unlock that too. We built the whole set. That one was a sweet armor set, actually. But it doesn't have... It does have thunder resistance, so that could help us against that new monster that we just fought. So, oh, this one doesn't have water resistance. Oh, that's not the one we're looking for. This one could help us with the... We'd have to fight it again. We don't have enough parts. We need something with, like, thunder resistance. And I think this Ray Dow set might let's see.
See you later.
Also,
sure.
can we upgrade armors? Did we upgrade?
Anything catch your eye?
Oh, these aren't even fully leveled up yet. That's kind of wild. Like, we put a lot into these. We could max these out. I might just max these out.
Look good. I'm ready to work.
Which ones are we close to maxing this one out?
Look good.
So this armor is pretty much almost maxed out. I never understood the difference between this one . I always like the Guardian better. Yeah, we'll keep rocking the Guardian.
Come back anytime.
All right. We do have this side quest. This other Ultimate Strength quest.
Right.
Let's see what that is. Okay, so now we have this quest. So now we have these as like assignments we can do, right? We can, I think it's like capture or slay. And then optional quest. It should be an optional quest now. This is just hunt, so we don't have to capture it. Okay, so we have like a solid amount of options here. Events, free challenges. We have to go back to the. We have to go back to the main, the grand hub, to do the that one quest that like we have to do for like some sort of side. I don't know if it's like a collaboration quest that we never did. We can do it though. I think it's this one. This is like part of a story mission. Should probably do it though. I might have to bring this back into regular rotation on stream. And maybe we'll set up like between this and Night Rain, maybe we'll do like nights or days where if we want to group up and do stuff together, I'm down to do that. Like set up a private lobby and then have like 4 or 5 people, 4 people. I think you can do 4 people in a hunt. Like just kind of like grind some Monster Hunter or some Elden Ring Night Rain. We have 29 minutes left with our food, so we're good. Oh, wait. Are we this character? What is this quest? This must be a collaboration mission. What are we doing here? I'm trying to figure this one out.
Am I imagining, or are you not quite yourself?
True strength can only be obtained in a fight with your very life on the line. Now, to seek death and face it down!
What is this quest?
Such intensity. You almost sound like that Akuma fellow we met earlier. And my eyes must be deceiving me because you look just like him too.
Come, Alma. The battles to the death before me demand your witness.
Sure? I mean, understood. I'm, on it, I guess.
Very well.
Okay, so assisted combo Akuma. While equipped, use X to perform special actions. Press Y or B to follow up with special moves. Is this like, I think this is one of those like collaboration things they did. Open the item bar. Well, this is interesting. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna try to figure this out. We're going straight in. So we just like fight. Is this like? We just got picked up though. Let's try to heal. Just like blew up. Oh, this might be the Street Fighter collab. Okay, I see. This was like a Street Fighter collab. I see how this works now. We do not have our health potion. And we don't have our max potion.
Attack if you dare.
We might die here. We need more health. This is such an interesting fight right here. Oh, do we have to be this health? I think we do. That's interesting. This is an interesting fight. I can use my... Oh, so I can use my... I don't like the equipment we have, though. Did we use it to, like... take down the enemy? The music's really cool. Press left bumper to open item bar. Drive impact. Oh, nice. This is an interesting fight. Okay, so I see. You can like do a ton of damage if you have this stuff charged up. There we go. Yeah, this is like a Street Fighter collab. For sure. Trying to get the tail. There we go. Let's rotate. Grab that. Try and get all the... See if we can do this again. There we go, perfect. Nice. Let's go. That was an interesting quest. It's very interesting. Yeah, it was like
Not prepared to take life. Is a fist that cannot pierce the heavens.
that must have been a side quest or something, like one of their collaboration quests.
Wins.
We got B, 15 minutes. I was like, what was this? What was this quest? You can now report your successful side mission, location basin. Let's do that. Let's do that. Turn that quest in. If I remember, he was like down here. Yeah. How do I set a waypoint? So you just have to go down. Go this way. Let's turn this quest in. Just gotta remember where to go. We gotta go up. We gotta go up and then take a path. We gotta take this path. Yeah, this way. Maybe we can jump. No, we can't go that way. I don't come to this area of the game that much. So I'm like, I always forget where I need to go. Alright, here we go.
I gathered some materials too. And check your field pouch.
Oh, gotta go this way. Perfect. Yeah, we go this way. And then this should take us to the... to turn in this quest. We go this way. And if I remember correctly, it's like a path up to the left. Oh, we still have to go one more down. So you have to still go to the very bottom. Ah, here we go. Yeah. Let me go this way. Yeah, I don't know this map the best. I know the forest, I know this one, and I know, like, Wyveria the best. We gotta go this way, yeah. We know it's back here. Yeah, we go this way. We go this way, and this should be plus we turn in.
Is the deed done?
Yes.
The intent to kill lies at the core of martial arts. And martial arts without its core is a brittle thing. However, that killing intent has been by your creed. No, by your convictions, though the paths you walk may differ. Your smile seems an echo of his. Very well.
Well then?
You have held fast to your creed to the last. This farce of master and pupil has ended.
Sir.
Pupil?
A single strike must be trained 1,000, 10,000 times. That is the only way forward.
May your journey be safe.
To cease training is to invite weakness, Hunter.
Okay, completed Street Fighter 6 collaboration arena quest. Complete to earn Street Fighter 6 tickets to forge Akuma items.
Let me sum up what we've learned.
Sure, go ahead.
Interesting. So yeah, that was a collaboration quest. I was like, what is this? It's like, what were we doing there? Alright, I want to fight one more monster. See if any of the new monsters are around. There's a tempered Mizutsune, but I don't want to fight that. That was a terrible fight last time. Maybe we go back to the hub and we fight. I want to fight the one we just fought. Like the optional mission. Because I think if we do the optional mission, it'll let us no worries, Rainy Days. I appreciate you just hanging out. It is a lurk friendly stream today. It is Sunday, you know, it's a chill vibe. And I'm not gonna be on too much longer. I'm probably gonna do a little bit of this. I'm gonna hunt this new monster one more time, but we're gonna do the optional quest because I think that'll help. I think that helps with like I think that helps with it like breaking out into the world more. So we'll do this one. I think this one we just have to hunt. We don't have to like do anything. Yeah, we don't have to capture it, which is a lot better. And we can just like capture this one and then, or we can hunt this one and then do the parts. But let's do a meal first. Do we have any vouchers? Oh, we have no vouchers. Okay. We still have 25 minutes, so that should be more than enough time. So let's grab items and then we'll depart. Just make sure we don't need any items. Whoops, I need that actually. Otherwise I don't. We can move this. We don't need that. Otherwise I think we're in a good place. Oh, the null berries will be important. We got mega barrel bombs. Okay, perfect. Yeah, this monster was a really fun fight. This is one of my favorite fights so far. We'll do this fight, and then I think that'll be a good stopping place for us today.
Okay, well, let's be on our way. We received supply items. Don't let them go to waste.
This is perfect. This monster was... I like this fight better than the other fight we did. So Rathalos. Or Rathian. Alright. Let's go. It's time. Round 2. Because I want to unlock, I think at a certain point you can unlock tempered versions, which is of course the version that I want to fight, because then you can get some rare items that you might want for other things that you want to craft. But I don't know if that requires you to do the optional quests, because I haven't seen these pop up yet outside of like the optional quest. Let me do a sneak attack. Definitely has a charge. Like it. We got a flash pod. Let's grab that actually. Oh wow. Uh oh, this is bad. This is a bad start. This is a really bad start. I'm gonna take this moment to heal. There we go. I feel like if we take out these spikes, jump out of there. Perfect. Yeah, that move is like, kind of just gotta get away. Potion. I thought we were like good enough to dodge that. It always gets you with that, like, it always gets me, like, right when I'm about to do a heavy attack right there. Like that AoE, like, electric wave kind of thing. Oh, nice. Offset attack right there. Sweet. Let's go. Oh, that was so much damage there. That was worth it. No, we don't want... We're gonna just solo fight this. We don't need SOS flare. If someone wants to join, they can join. I think we have it set to 2, though. Oh, we're gonna get a turf war here. Oh, that's so cool. Here we go. I love the turf wars. That was such a cool animation. You know what we need to do? We need to bring it to the... Need to bring it... Bring it here. Take the damage there. Oh, it fell all the way over there. Let's do the wound. Nice. Lock back in. Nice. Let's go. Definitely has some new, like, not necessarily new moves, but it definitely moves a little bit faster in this optional quest versus the story quest. It had range. It's leaving. We're probably getting ready for the water battle soon. Did they leave something behind? I don't see anything. Yeah, the underwater battle part is like super cool. Yeah, that should be it over here. Perfect. Some health. Yeah, here we go. I gotta remember the controls here. Nice. Trying to grab this. Let's try and bring it over here. Oh, we missed. You have to use like... There we go. That's the part that's tough. Like that move is... That move's hard to like... dodge. You need more... This is actually not a lot of healing you can do here. Let's just try to heal. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know how it got us right there. Gonna get AoE. Let's do... We're okay right here. Okay, it's exhausted. All right, we're close to, I think it was like moving slow, so we're almost there. Okay, I'm back. Oh, that looks really crazy. Potato Bun, what's up? Fighting underwater? Yeah, this is a cool fight. It's like one of the first fights where you fight underwater. I think it's going back to its nest. Wait, where's it going? Did it leave? What just happened? Do we have to like fight it over here? Or maybe it's just like we did so much damage it's kind of doing its thing real quick. There we go. I was like, where did it go? I needed that to happen though. As much as I didn't want that to happen, I needed that. The essence. The charge attacks this thing does is pretty intense. Let's go for those heals. Okay. There we go. Let's go. Oh, that's so funny. I always name my kitty after my hubs because he hates the game, but I always show him. There you go. Mine's named after my dog, Luna. It should be almost... Yeah, it's limping. The underwater fight was very cool. I didn't think... At first I was like, are they still doing the underwater fight for this? And then it was like towards the end. Yeah, this one is like actually by far my most favorite. I like this fight better than the other fight. Not saying that the other fight isn't great. This one just feels more intense. Is he gonna go to sleep? If so, yeah, we're gonna do this. Do this.
Bomb set. Set a bomb.
They almost missed. Oh, it does that like charge and then... I thought we were gonna offset there. Gonna do the big hit with the electric. It's almost... Oh, we lost our essence? What? There we go. I don't like that. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, right. Look, you're still helping me every time I get a sigh. He's there in support, right? That was fun. That's a fun monster to fight. And the armor looks sweet. Myth, I think you were gone when I showed the armor for this one. I'm definitely gonna make it for the Duna, like, arc-tempered fight. That's a sweet boss fight. Yeah, let me go over and show you the armor.
Come on over.
Forge armor.
Do you have any requests?
Full armor sets. You can now craft full armor sets. Change the... you can now... Wait, what is this? Full armor sets. You can now craft sets that change your entire appearance. Equipping one piece will automatically change all other armor pieces. You forge the full set of armor. You forge and sell full sets as one. However, upgrades and decorations are specific to each piece. Interesting. Oh, nice. Let's go. Yeah, let me change my camera off real quick and I'll show you. So, like, I know we showed this one the other day, but the new one I think is this one. This one looks pretty sweet too. Like the armor looks pretty sweet. Yeah, and it's gonna be good because if you look at the let me see.
How can I serve?
If you look at the I'll put my camera back on. If you look at the resistance, it's water resistance, which the Duna is going to be water resistance, but I like if you build, I think its weapon, it does lightning damage. I have to look. Yeah. Let me just look real quick.
Do you have any requests?
And that should really help against the arc tempered if you level it up. Yeah, it's this one. So it does thunder damage and it increases the thunder damage. It increases the thunder damage. So like that armor, so that one does 300 thunder damage, but then if you look at the armor over here, it does and you go to details and then you go to let's just do this, and then you go to details and then you go to set bonus, I think. Leviathan's Fury increases additional thunder damage and moderately extends duration of affinity. So that's like a very intense that'd be very good against, I think, the Duna, which is like a water-based, pure water-based enemy, which is going to be weak to thunder. So it might be worth like farming and crafting this set and then leveling it up with armor spheres just to fight the Duna, like, and do as much damage as possible. I agree. I think this game has really cool armor sets. I love Monster Hunter. It's kind of both a Monster Hunter game and a fashion game. I feel like, because it's all about the armor sets. But yeah, a lot of these new quests, I'm excited for title update. I kind of missed it. I was like, we did everything with a lot of the other monsters, but I'm kind of glad they rolled some stuff up. Like we have the full like Ray Dow Arc Tempered set, but Uth Duna set's coming out, which is going to be the Gamma set, and then there were just like a couple weapons that I wanted to like forge for myself. So it's gonna be pretty sweet. It's gonna be pretty sweet. But yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. I think I'm about to hop off because it's about 8:30 here, or 8:21 p.m. I gotta eat dinner, feed Luna, do the things. But I had a good time. I appreciate everyone who stopped by, both on, or for those that are still here on Twitch. I am still growing on YouTube because I stream less. I've been posting more on YouTube, and then I've been doing some stuff there. So if you're interested in subscribing to the YouTube channel, I do stream over there too. I'll just drop my socials. And then there they are. But I've been doing more on YouTube and stuff. And then I've been playing a little bit more, like 2 days a week because of work. I'm only streaming 2 days a week, and then doing some other stuff. So I've been like posting some older content. We will be going back to Liza P Overture maybe on Thursday, so I got to set that up. But I appreciate everyone stop by on Twitch, on Kick, on YouTube, since we're in all these places now. And then I don't really stream on TikTok anymore because for some reason they decided to not let me stream on TikTok anymore, even though I don't. It's very inconsistent, is what I'll say, because I was like, it says I can go live on TikTok, but I can't go live on TikTok through OBS anymore. And they were like, oh, we don't know how to fix that. It's like, sweet. So they were like, you can try again later. So I feel like I'm just going to try and start doing it on YouTube more. But yeah, I appreciate everyone stopping by. I think the only place I can raid out is, thanks for stopping by, Rainy Days. Thanks for stopping by, Hilly and Nikki. The only place I can raid out is Twitch. So now I gotta figure out, where do we want to raid to? Is there anyone online right now that we want to raid out to? Is there any games that we want to watch or say hi to people? I'm gonna go through my list real quick. I'll go to talk break screen. I've heard of, I don't think I follow Thor, but I've seen Thor in chats. What's oh, it's Thor's birthday? What's Thor's full name? Thor_Q. Okay. And then Potato Bun said, I know someone playing Liza P. I just pulled him up. My birthday. Grand Theft Auto 5. Alright, let's follow Thor. And then he's going to say, thanks for the follow, but he's not going to know that I'm going to raid over there. But yes, I'll be back Thursday. I'll be back Thursday for Liza P Overture. I just got through my second playthrough because New Game Plus Liza P Overture is apparently very terrible, but I will be doing Liza P Overture on Thursday if I can beat the last two bosses before then. If not, we might do more Elden Ring Night Rain with friends or Monster Hunter Wilds with friends, because I want to start doing like Monster Hunter Elden Ring. Like if people want to get on and play, I'll have Discord up. I might not have Discord through stream, but like we can play and hunt monsters and do whatever. So kind of do that, and then on YouTube I'm gonna do a lot more Let's Plays. So like I'm trying to do Oblivion Let's Play. I'm trying to do like Assassin's Creed Shadow Let's Play. So I'm gonna start putting those on YouTube. But yeah, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's free. We're up to 46 subscribers right now, slowly growing, slowly moving, and slowly just kind of doing the things. So again, appreciate everyone that stopped by. Appreciate everyone that's hanging out. And thank you all. And I hope everyone has a good night. If you want to hang out for a minute while I set up the raid, just do that. I'm going to put the outro screen on, do the raid, do the thing, and then I'll catch everyone this week and next time I'm live. So thank you all, and have a great night. Oh no, Potato, I'm sure you're great at the game. I'd be down to play some Night Rain with you. Let's do it. Let's do it. I said, like, I think I want to do more like social games on stream and then Let's Plays on YouTube, unless it's like a really good like game that I really, really want to play on stream. Since I'm down to 2 days a week, I want to be more social with stream. If I was streaming like 3 or 4 days a week, then I could do the solo games and the non-social games, but we'll see how that goes. So I might split time between Monster Hunter and Night Rain, and then whatever else becomes something that would be fun to play. But yeah, I'm down. Hit me up. We can do that for sure. I want to do the Everdark difficulties on Night Rain because I haven't beat those ones yet, but I'm happy to grind through and help with any of the other bosses too. I'm an Iron Eye main, and that's my favorite person to play as. All right, I'm gonna set up the raid. Thank you all again. It was great hanging out with everybody. And if you just want to hang out for a little bit while I do that, I'm gonna push the outro screen, and then let's just say hi to Thor and wish Thor a happy birthday. Thanks again, and have a good weekend. Sorry. Have a good weekend and a good start to the week.